Hello, and welcome back to DemonCrawl with Brian. Since the last time, I've watched someone play a little bit, and I think I figured out why I couldn't get masteries working. There's UI down here that I haven't played around with, and this one says no mastery, so I think I can plug in a mastery over there, perhaps. Before I do that, however, I do believe I have a bunch of tokens that I could spend in the token shop. Yeah, I've got 34. And so I don't know. Gain a favor slot. Favorite items can be set to appear more or less often than normal. Interesting. Specialist kind of makes sense. Quest 3. How much does that cost? Unlocks the third quest. It only cost 1? Let's go ahead and do that, I suppose. The story must go on. And I still have 33 tokens. Let's see. There's masteries. I think I can only use one at a time. Knight is now unlocked. The Spy is what I really want to play around with. I can even unlock Spy 3, it looks like. Start of each day is glean 10 hidden cells. Whenever you record 4 or higher, glean nearby hidden cells. Unlock next, glean all hidden cells near gleaned hidden cells. Unlock 3 by gaining 100 or more cells in a single stage, normal or above. So this one is still locked. Got it. So I can't actually purchase this one. So the only other one that I could purchase, I think, is Knight. Begin a quest with 1 defense. Gain 1 defense whenever you spend at least 20 coins for the next unlock, I guess. I'm not sure if I want that. Items. And then I'm not sure like when these actually take effect. So I don't know if I want to spend coins on them. Some coins will become ancient coins. I wonder what that means. Maybe I should just do one of these at random, since I don't really know what I'm doing yet. Alright, let's try hieroglyph. Some coins will become ancient coins. I'm going to spend some coins on that. But maybe that's all I'll do. It's a legendary item, I see. Okay. So yeah, don't know if that's going to apply in the next quest or what's going to happen, but let's try starting up a quest and see what happens. Okay, so before I do, if I go click on here, it says no mastery. I thought that's what I was going to do. Oh, I see. Here's Spy. Here, okay. Start of each stage, glean 10 hidden cells. Whenever you record 4 or greater, glean nearby hidden cells. So if I click that, that apparently activates that mastery. Firefly, each stage is a burning cell. Burning cells don't hurt you. I'd unlocked that at some point previously. Can I activate that one too? No, you can only activate one at a time. I think I prefer Spy, so I'm going to try that. And I would like to try a new quest, so I'm going to do another way. And let's begin. Alright. Blossom, we exist outside of time. Let's try it. Here goes nothing. Alright, and so if I click on one of these... Yeah, look at these. Okay, there's 1 and 0 and 1 and 2. There's numbers here that previously would not have been here. So my Spy Mastery is working. Alright, and I would like some treasures to start, so let's see what we can find. Items never run out. We had that one before. That's a good one. And Sight Restore Eyes. Basic Leg Armor. Great. Codex updated. Let's go ahead and equip that, I think. I prefer to have the armor. So we've got +2 defense in case we run into any monsters. And now I can just start courting around and doing some normal Minesweepery kind of stuff. So that is great. Exactly one of those means this one has to be. And similarly that one. We don't need the heart yet, and hopefully we won't need it at all on this stage, given how well things are already going. Right, we've got this one that was hiding over here that I gleaned from my Spy Mastery, which I finally figured out how to activate. It's amazing. Just imagine how much easier some of the earlier stages would have been if I had actually activated the things that I had unlocked. Okay, but it looks like we have a 50-50 over here. Pretty sure there's nothing I can do about it, so let's just pick one. We got unlucky, so that's the right one. So, but our armor, got it. We damaged our boots is what happened. So now it's only got 1 left. Alright, but the boots still earned me something there. I still have 5 out of 5 hit points. So we can move on to the next stage, and I currently have 11 coins. I think I'm going to skip the item shop and wait until I have some more coins. This one is power level 1 to 2. Alright, And what is the ladder? Stage contains multiple floors. Got it. So there's only 4 monsters on here. And I think I'm still interested in treasures. Just got some coins. I'll take it. Alright, and eventually we're going to find a staircase. So exactly one of these means this one's okay, which means it's got to be these guys. And there's my staircase. We found the stairwell. We can go down to the next level. I think previously when I've done this, there's been 3 levels. Welcome to paradise. I will take the treasure. This is the one. Randomly double all your coins or lose them all. I see. It's 50-50 bet. That could be useful to activate if there's something I really want to buy in a shop. So I don't mind that. Let's go ahead and take the stairwell since we've already managed to unlock it. And then I think this is going to be the end of this. So let's go ahead and do some easy things. It's a fresh day for me, but I did play this yesterday, I think. So most things... Uh-oh. No. Broken rib. Your defense is capped to the minimum stage power. Alright. It's not a huge problem right now to have that omen, as a result of the fact that I don't have much defense. But it's kind of a bad thing, and it just shows the trade-offs of opening treasure chests. Because you never know what you're going to get. It's like a box of chocolates. Alright, so... that goes there, which opens up all of these. And these guys are ready to go. Let's see, that has to go there, which is going to open up most of this. Okay, straightforward. I will take the coin before I go. Got 23 coins now. That's probably enough to buy some things in the shop. Got another level up. Very nice, more coins. Crystal veins. Whenever you pick up a diamond, gain 1 soul. Alright. Is that something that's in my inventory now, or is that just a thing that I've unlocked that could appear in the future? I think the latter. Alright, I'm not going to go to the shop just yet. Let's continue on to the mountain. And see what we can find over here. And yeah, just kind of start with the easy stuff. And we'll go from there. I like the music on this little level, actually. Okay, that has to go there, which means these have to be like that. The variety of musics and scenery styles and color themes and backgrounds. Non-omen items from chests will drop on the ground. So I think that basically is a passive, and it gives you the opportunity to potentially not pick up items that you don't want. Which could have some utility. In any case, as I was saying, I think like the kind of like theming and all the level stuff that goes on in here gives what would otherwise potentially still be a relatively simple game. I'm saying a simple game, and I've talked about how much complexity is just kind of heaped upon you right at the start. But it's still kind of in the end is going to be kind of quote-unquote just Minesweeper. But all of the theming stuff, things along those lines, basically gives the game a whole lot more character than if it were just the same color grid, same theming, same everything, in between, you know, each individual level. And so yeah, it's amazing what, you know, music and art and different things can do to make a game feel more alive compared to just, you know, standard Minesweeper that you play on Windows. Alright, so we got another untouchable bonus, that's great. And with 26 coins, I think I'm willing to pop into the shop. So let's see. When you lose this item, gain a random legendary item. So lose this. For example, there's monsters you can feed items to, so that might be a way to lose it. Every 20 turns, all cell auras are converted to a random elemental aura. I'm not even sure what the auras are. When a familiar dies, gain a familiar. I really haven't been using those, so I'm going to buy this puzzle thing just in case I have the opportunity to lose it. And then because I have the bag thing here, the shopping bag, item shops never run out of items. It means we get a new opportunity. Golden ring slightly increases your chance to find coins. So we're spending all my coins in the hope of slightly increasing chance to get more coins? I'm not sure that it is. So I will choose not to do that right now. Alright, but we have that puzzle piece, and so if I have someone that I can feed an item to... Oh, Chaos Font. Receive a random item below for 2 money. That looks good. That looks good. That looks very good. That looks good. That's random. Each turn you click on an empty cell, a random visible stranger relocates that cell. Alright. So we've got 4 out of 6 are good, 1 doesn't matter, and 1's bad. Sure, we'll buy a random item. Alright, we got the ring. And I already forgot what it did. You may sell items at item shops using right-click. Okay, that's cool. So if I have items I don't really care for, I could make a little bit of money off them. Great. That's all that I care to use that. Let's go to the garden. And I think I will go ahead and take the monies. I think I'm still willing to take a risk on treasures. You're worth it. Item shops have 1 extra item. Cool. Alright, that's a good one. Your wallet is on the ground. Oh. Because of this gear passive that I have. I do want that, and so I'm going to click on it again to actually pick it up, but now I had the option. Great. We're learning how the game works. It's terrific. And now we have really peaceful music on this one, which makes sense since the title of the level was called Garden. We're in a nice peaceful garden. We're discovering strawberries to mark where the monsters are. That's also nice and peaceful. Strawberries. What is this? Celeste? Alright. We have our 3 there. Okay, exactly one of these means that this one has to be open. That one has to go there, so that'll actually help out a ton over here. Okay, but we might be up to the point to where we're going to face some choices now. Got a 50-50 over there. Can I take advantage? Yes, all of these are lit up, so that'll help me open up this area. These 2 now have to be, which will help me open up this area. These 2 have to be. Those have to be. Alright, and I don't have a sense of how long, like, I'm not sure if this game is going to kind of like introduce new things other than just like the new items and perhaps more difficult quests. Like, I'm not sure how much of this game is you get good at it and it just gets harder and you get more awesome items versus if there's going to be new twists and whole new types of gameplay that are going to be unlocked. I'm really not sure where this game is going, is what I mean to say. Cells with value 4 or greater are obscured. Oh. At the end of the stage, duplicate all your items, all of your omens, if you are injured. If I duplicate this omen, I don't think it really matters. Alright, but that's basically, it's telling me that this is a scary place. We're just going to go in and do our best. Because that's what we do. And I will take all the monies. And do I want to take a treasure? Sure. Let's go for it. More monies. Great. Alright, we like money. So those are going to go there. But yeah, in terms of, I'm not sure for me, in terms of like how far the gameplay is going to go, in terms of its eventual overall depth. And for you all, I'm not sure if this will continue to be as interesting to watch. Like, I've come to appreciate something I didn't always appreciate as a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer or whatever, is that things don't always have to be, like, completely, okay, so this is obscured, so there's a question mark here rather than apparently a 4 that would have been here, so that tells me that this is actually a number. I've come to appreciate the fact that things don't always have to, like, continuously be novel or interesting. Like, it's just nice to sit back and watch some videos sometimes, and not have to worry about things. And so I've come to appreciate that more, which means I don't feel as much of a need to constantly be making sure that things are new and interesting. As long as I'm producing videos, I know that there's some people who just be happy to sit back and enjoy the ride with me, enjoy the sound of my voice, and seeing how I choose to tackle the challenges that lie before me. Make some comments about how they might have done things differently. And so I'm kind of less worried about that aspect of things than I used to be, probably even like, I don't know, a year ago or something, making videos. But yeah, nevertheless, for my own sake, I hope that there are going to be kind of like more interesting things. Okay, we managed to not fall foul of getting injured and duplicating any bad omens, so that's good. And I've got 63 coins at this point, so I could definitely afford, and there's going to be more things in the item shop, like I could definitely afford to potentially get some useful assets in the item shop. So I think at this point, it would behoove me to go check out this item shop and see if there's anything that's really going to help us in the long run. Reveal a target cell. You could just light up one. That's basically going to solve a 50-50 the way that I understand it, so I definitely want that. I'm almost certainly going to want that. Glean hidden cells in a target 3x3 area. Wow, that's... that seems even better. Right, okay. So what's the difference between reveal? Like, I don't understand why the lantern isn't strictly better than the torch, but it uses reveal versus glean. Learn the value of a cell without opening it. May or may not contain a monster. I see, it's just getting the numbers that are in the cells versus actually exposing the cells. So these have different values. The torch could help you deal with the 50-50. The glean will only tell you the numbers that are inside things, so they both have value. Now I think I understand. Projectiles have 50% chance to pierce. Mystic statues are more common. Statue stages no longer increase difficulty. So we had a statue once. I think I clicked on it and it gave me some bonus, but it also had some huge penalty. Presumably this would get rid of the penalty, but the statues... I'm still not sure about. These have extremely obvious utility, so I'm definitely taking the torch. Which also reveals Transmogrify, randomizes items in your inventory. No thank you. I think this would be good as well, so I'm going to take this thing. Gemcut Glove, many of your diamonds will now be purple diamonds. That could be worth a lot of money. It says many. Sure, let's go for it. And Crystal Ball, convert target chest into an item. Yeah, that's not all that interesting. Okay. So, we have some spells. When I get down to having to guess or do 50-50s, we have some good things that could help us out. Oh, Altar. Choose an omen. Increase the prices. Increase the monster counts. Affect random spells rather than where you aim them. I'll just leave that, thank you. And so, like, there must be some bonus from getting an altar, but I don't know what it is. Okay. Skies. Here's an actual level. Let's check it out. There's a diamond that was not a purple diamond. But rather than feel ripped off, I'll just be happy that I managed to get something. Alright. What do we got going on here? We got a bunch of places that are very quickly not giving me a whole lot of options that I can safely open things up. Yeah, we're still making some progress over here. Very good. Not sure that I like the ambience in this one. The wind noise in the background is a little bit too harsh through the headphones, I feel like. Now we're talking. Spend coins to order a random item. After 10 turns, the item is added to your inventory. Alright. It's random Amazon delivery. I will grab it, because I still have a lot of inventory space. And it feels better to have an item than to not have an item, in general. But I don't know that I actually plan to use that one. Okay, so there's an example of potential 50-50. We'll come back to that a little bit later in the level and see if we need to use one of our spells. One of those means this one is open. And now things get a little bit dodgy. Okay, exactly one of these means it'll be next to this, which means all three of these are safe because this one's already going to be touching too. Great. Alright, so we got a 50-50 happening over there. That has to go there. Exactly one of these means 1, 2, in order for this to be a 4, both of these have to be marked. So that was good reasoning right there. And can I reason out any more of this? I think I might be able to. Let's see. All of these just give me 50-50s. Those are 50-50s. The 4 here tells me that one of these 3... Let's see, if I had numbers in here... A number here wouldn't help me. The numbers here, one of them would be higher than the other to explain which one of these is hiding a monster. So I believe I could use the lantern here and get information, so I'm going to try it out. Okay, so we have a 4 and a 3. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 is all of these 4, which means this one is safe. And this one says 3, which means, yeah, this one is the one with the thingy. Alright, so the lantern did help me out there. This is still going to be a 50-50 regardless. No, I managed to mark that one off as well. Great. Over here... it's just a 50-50, and over here, basically, once again, I know it's one of these 3, which means it can't be this one. Haha, there we go. And therefore it must be that one. Great. And so do I want to take 50-50 and possibly take a bit of damage and break my boots? Would it break my boots? What's the power level on this one? Power is 2 to 5. It would break my boots. Or I could use my torch to reveal the cell. Let's use the torch. And it turned out that that one was the correct one to do anyway. Alright. Neat. Let's move forward again to Rising Fungus. This music is fun. Okay. And our spy has gleaned us some random cells out in the world. So we have like a 1 in 8 guess over there, for example, which might not be a bad place to go. With a 3 in the corner, don't even think I can reason about that very well. So I think I'm going to take one of my 1 in 8s over here. Okay, there's a 3 there. Got still like a 1 in 7 over here. Here's a 1 that is now exposed. Let's try one more. Okay, now I'm starting to get nervous in this area. There's a 1 over here. There's a 1 right here. Let's see if we can possibly get these guys to come together somehow. I'll try this too. 7 of these guys. Let's try over here. Okay, finally we made some lucky progress. And let's see, exactly one of these 2 means all of these 3 have to be safe, because this one would already be next to 1. And similarly the same for here. There we go. And now we can actually start opening up a bit of the puzzle. Do I want to take a treasure chest? Kind of happy with the treasures that I have right now. And I am becoming more risk-averse as we get later into the quest. But at the same time, it would also be fun to explore some new items that I've never seen before. I'll continue to think about that for a little bit, but I might end up opening that treasure chest. We'll see. Okay, those two have to be. That 5 over there is a little bit dodgy. Let's see. Exactly one of these two. It really doesn't give me a lot of information to go with. If it's exactly one of these two, then this one would be touching those, which means both of these have to be open. Alright, we might be able to use parity to get across there toward the end of the puzzle, so let's not go there just yet. Okay, 2 means exactly one of these. So one of these, this 3 means this one has to be. So that allows us to open up this portion of the puzzle. We also gain some information over here, which is going to allow us to break into a new section. The lantern is charged! Hooray! Alright, that lantern was pretty great. If I need to use it again, I will. I'm glad that we purchased it. And I'm glad I'm finally getting to the point to where, as I encounter new items, I have a reasonable amount of confidence that I understand what those items are going to do, even though it may be the first time that I have seen it. So that also is just kind of like, I don't know, confidence in your skills of just understanding the game, which feels good as time goes on. Okay, 6. All of these guys are filled with monsters. A really big number, like while it's scary, can actually be a really good thing in Minesweeper, because it might mean that you can just mark off a bunch of boxes and then you know kind of where you stand and that you're safe. Okay, exactly one of these two would be next to the 1, which means these all have to be open because there's one monster already in here. And now that's going to allow me to get into this section. Fantastic. Okay, that's a ton of information right there. That might open up the entire rest of this section. Yep, it did. That's why we waited on not guessing this 50-50, because eventually we pulled information from this side over there in order to make it a guess-free thing. This section, however, is looking like it's going to turn into some 50-50s potentially. Are there other places that I can still make progress? I think I should go ahead and either glean or use the lantern. Let's see. I have a 50-50 there. I have a 50-50 there. There's a 1 and 3 over here. Let's use the lantern and just see. I can use it on those or these. Let me use it on these. And let's see if I can reason out now some of what's going on. 4. Exactly one of these 3. 3 means exactly one of these 3. The 2 here and the 2 here don't really give me a lot of information. 2 here. I feel like there's something I can reason out here, but I'm not accustomed to having this many closed spaces that have numbers in them contiguously to really work through all of that reasoning. Also, if I know how many monsters are in this section, I think there's probably 2, it might help me out. So rather than do that right now, let's see if there's anything else I can reason out up here. So exactly one of these 2, exactly one of these 2, means that with the 2, exactly one of these 2, which means that has to be next to the 1, which means all 3 of these can be opened up because the 1's already been used up. So similarly, exactly one of these 3, exactly one of those. There's not going to be a high monster density up here, but I don't think I can actually reason out anything for certain right there. We got some 50-50s. Alright. I have a 1 and 3 up here. And I have a 1 and 4 in this region. Let's pick one over here. Okay, that's a 1. So exactly one of these has to be. From here, exactly one of these has to be. That's all of these for number 2, which means this one has to be open. A 1 here means exactly one of these. But we kind of didn't gain any information from that. So exactly one of these, exactly one of these. Is there any other reasoning that I can apply here? This 3 means that 2 of these 3 are. And this tells me that one of these 2 is, which means this one has to be, and that's going to be a lot of information probably. Because, well, it's not as much information as I had hoped. Aha! Here we go. There's one that I know, and that's going to break open a lot. Right? Exactly one of these 2. From that 2. It'll be next to this one. This one's already next to this one, which means these 2 are open, and now it's going to break everything open. Okay, so now this one has to be. That one has to be. My torch is fully charged! Hooray! Alright, so I have slow play, but slow, careful play is allowing me to open up portions of the puzzle without taking any risk at all. So now I know there's, wow, 4 monsters remaining over here? Did I open every other section of the puzzle? I have. We still have the treasure chest that I still didn't decide to take. I'm going to take the treasure chest. Let's see what we get. Money! Alright, great. Do I want to use a torch in here? 4 monsters. One of them has to be there. One of them has to be here. Wait a minute. Okay, one of them has to be there, and there's only room for one of them to be there. That's 2 monsters. That means both of these have to be monsters, because they're the only other squares remaining in the puzzle. So I'm going to mark both of these, and then that's going to allow me to open up the entire puzzle. Nice! We managed to reason it out and didn't even have to use our torch, so we have it ready to go for the next level. Fantastic. And yeah, at this point... Oh, we got another level up too. That's great. Yeah, we know that these last few levels can be long, so once again, I think this is going to be a good place to call this episode. I will be back to continue this quest, where I really feel like I'm starting to get a hold of this game. So let's hope it keeps up. I hope that, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you again soon for more DemonCrawl. For now, bye-bye.